I've been going through omega pain, through the thunder, lightning, wind, and rain. And I'm rolling, rolling, roll, acute suffer, rolling, rolling, roll, acute suffer, root. I've been going through omega pain, through the thunder, lightning, wind, and rain. I'm rolling, rolling, roll, acute suffer, rolling, rolling, roll, acute suffer, root. All of my love, my love, my love, peace and happiness, I want to give to Omega. All of my love, my love, my love, peace and happiness, I want to give to Omega. Omega, P-S-I, I say Omega Psi Phi. Omega, P-S-I, P-H-I, I say Omega Psi Phi. Dog team, dog team, dog team, eat. You know it. Spring 91 in the house, 1911 on Mega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. This is the Q's out this weekend, baby. The Q's out this weekend. And you got it right here, dog. This is Football with a David Fisher. This is Byron Cohen, a.k.a. Speedy B. And the bros out there, get some. Hey, hey. 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 Hey.
What's up, y'all? I told y'all, bigger and better things. You got Football with a Damn Fisher. NFL Week 11. Woo! I don't know if Chocolate Jefe tired or what, but he got to get himself together. So I'm going to bring you in with the fishing report. Let me get all my stuff in order, and we get this day going. Now, what's going on, people? Yeah, that was Chocolate Jefe in his rest form to make sure everything get right. Well, it's NFL Week 11. Week 11. Week 11. What they say, Week 11. And you got Football with a Dab Fish, Chocolate Jefe, Homeboy Fishing. We'll get my stuff, and we're going to go right into the fishing forecast. Ooh, we don't. Hey, it will be excellent. I went outside. It feels great. So you know what? The excellent rain is going to be around 4 o'clock this afternoon, but I'll be watching football games, so I can't get out there and get some. No crap is going to be jumping. So get you some minnows, one split shot, and a float. Find your bush in the water, throw it over by it. Hey, and if you're bass fishing, you got to throw hard baits right now. Put up them rubber worms. You need to throw cranks, rattle traps, and if you're going to throw anything rubber, throw that shaky head. All right, big results. And get some. Oh, here go Jefe. He's back. He's back.
He got you know what it is. You saw what the bros do. Hey, 1911, baby. The streets are painted in purple and gold. This is official Hug a Q Day. For all you wives out there on Sunday, it's Purple Panties Day.
All right. But hey, we're going to go right into this Fool of the Week. The Fool of the Week. Well, it kind of struck me sadly when I watched this. Yeah, it kind of struck me sadly when I watched this happen. When Miles Jarrett hit Rudolph in the head with the helmet. Well, when he did it, I took it into consideration. Football. First of all, it's a game. But then yesterday, I went to the barber shop. Woo! And, you know, I rock a bald head, and I still go to the barber shop to keep my beard and stuff looking right. Keep from looking like I was growing up in the West. So, you know, and people were trying to defend what he did. They said Rudolph the one that started it. In fact, Rudolph did start it. But if you watch the video, you see the ref running towards the play. When he's running toward the play, he's getting ready to throw the flag on Rudolph. Then his helmet gets snatched off after then. So he's throwing the flag at that point in time. It was going to be a double foul. And then Myles Garrett took the swing. That shocked the world. Well, let me let you know something. Hey.
Whoa.
Oh, hold on a minute, y'all. That's Jefe doing what he does best. Getting this morning started. We got technical difficulties. We good, though. Oh, no, bring it back a little bit. Get this camera together right. All right, there we go. Come with you can laugh. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. But they were defending what this guy did. I said, listen here, guy. There's rules to this shit. Homeboy Fishing don't say too many bad words online, but there's rules to this shit. I said, in baseball, when there's a situation going on, you don't see the batter rush the mound with the bat in his hand.
True.
In hockey, before they fight, they actually take off their gloves, take off their helmets, throw down the stick, and then they square up. Listen now. Listen, Myles Garrett, your Cleveland Browns won the game, but they lost.
They did win and they did lose.
But they did lose.
Fool of the week. Myles Garrett, there is an axe competition you should be in. You look like Paul Bunyan out there swinging that helmet.
But you got to stay cool, no matter what. Do you remember the lineman in Cleveland who got hit in the eye with the referee through the flag?
His name was Zeus. His son plays ball.
Hit him in the eye. He went over there. He picked the ref up. And then he just tossed him back. Because he knew at that point in time, if he was to strike this man.
He went too far.
He went too far. And that still was going too far. But this guy actually took the helmet and swung. So if you know anything about football, hey.
Anything about football.
The little slightest bit about football, you know you cannot strike a helmetless man in the head with your helmet. And if you're one of those people out there defending what he did, obviously you was a participation guy.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Meaning you didn't really play football because there's rules to this.
Don't do it to him, Homeboy Fish.
You are a participation guy.
Participation guy. He was a fool of the week.
He was the fool
All
of the
the
week.
people out there defending that was a fool of the week. He could have killed that man. He could have killed that man.
Yeah, he could have killed that man. He'd have hit him with the crown of that helmet. He would have split his head like a cantaloupe.
Boop.
But you know what, Myles Garrett? You're a fool of the week. And everyone else who defending what happened, you join him too. You could be the fool of the week.
Hey, that is a fool of the week. But more importantly, man, wrong is wrong. This man here committed a bad sin, bad thing. That was wrong altogether. You cannot defend that. So
the helmet snatching, that happens all the time. Pulling of the face mask, that happens all the time.
Swinging of a helmet, using a weapon. This man here is 6'6", 260 pounds of solid muscle. When he swings that helmet, bro, the force that comes down on that helmet, he could have hurt poor Rudolph.
People out there defending this.
The fool of the week, bro. I always say the fool gonna show itself, bro. But you did the push and forecast fool of the week. Now here's my chocolate chip of the week. Every week I give you a chocolate chip. If you go back and listen to it, you might learn a thing or two. But this one here is all about volunteering, all about charity, all about being involved in your child's school, all about helping someone else. With the chocolate chip, this is probably the most simplest but most difficult thing for someone to do. It requires for you to put someone else before your own needs. But the nature of a human being is selfish. So just watch little children from childbirth. We have that disposition from birth. We're selfish. There are multiple ways to give back. And there are multiple excuses that people use on why they can't. Here are a few. Here are a few reasons why people can't get back. I don't have the time. My kids take all of my time. It's just too far to drive. I help out later. During the holidays, the homeless shelters, these individuals get their clothing, they get food, they get haircuts, they get health care. But as soon as that holiday season ends, all of the help goes away. All the volunteers disappear, and they're basically left out in the cold again. Schools are overcrowded. Your teachers need your help. I can go on and on about volunteer. It's personal for me. It is very personal for me. It feels really good inside when I volunteer to help someone out. Because remember, people, no matter how bad your situation is, I guarantee you there's someone who has it much, much worse. Bruhs, Omega Man, remember your oath. We are a fraternity that serves others. Remember your oath, bruhs. Service. All our mandated programs are all about service. Get out there and be selfless. Black men, your presence is the most powerful presence in nature. When you show up at the school, you show up at the churches, watch children's faces. My thing is, that's my chocolate chip of the week. Volunteer, be unselfish. That's my chocolate chip of the week. And that's my challenge to you bros out there. Hands up. Now, I'm telling you, I volunteer. My wife, my family, we volunteer all the time.
Volunteer.
Because someone got to work for you. When you go out there, you see what people appreciate. It makes you come back home and appreciate what you've done.
The small thing.
The small thing.
The small thing.
But hey, that's my chocolate chip of the week. He gave you the fool of the week. He gave you the fishing forecast. I gave you that cue hop at the beginning of the show. If you missed it, go back and watch the beginning.
Hey, everybody hit the share button right now. And you know what?
What is going on right now?
It's about to be the Power 4.
Football time.
Power 4.
Power 4. Power 4. The real Power 4 was in 1911 when those founders of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated brought in this great fraternity into existence. These brothers, those are real Power 4. But we're going to talk about football.
We're going to talk about my football Power 4 right now.
What you
but
got?
You know what? My number one.
Talk to him.
It's a new reigning number one. It's the Baltimore Ravens.
Laurie.
Did you see Lamar Jackson throw down a dollar bill and picked up 97 cents? He left 3 pennies laying on the ground. Did you see that?
Dude, that was
all right, my number 2 team. They got to keep up with the number 1 team, and that's Baltimore Ravens. They got to keep up. I mean, New England Patriots trying to keep up with Baltimore because they do not want to face Baltimore in the first round of the playoff. They said, please don't let them play them. Let somebody else beat them up beforehand. So, New England, you're my number 2 team. My number 3 team, even with a loss to Atlanta, that's more of a Clemson, Carolina, Georgia, Florida. That's more of a rival game. So, and it's conference. So, you know what? Breeze, don't panic. Do what you do. Michael Thomas catches everything. All right, my number 4 team, they ran the ball on my Carolina Panthers last week. That's the Green Bay Packers. Those are my Power 4.
Your number 3 team sucks. They lost to the get-right team of the year, Atlanta. They suck. New Orleans is not number 3. My Power 4, let's hit that joker in reverse order. Reverse order. Number 4, Russell Wilson and those Seattle Seahawks. Russell is a BTP. Big-time players. And he makes what you call FWPs, football winning plays, winning matters. That's number 4. Number 3 is, shout out to David Goodwin, is New England. The mad scientists had a bye week to tweak that Frankenstein of offense. Because what we're seeing from the Patriots is basic as hell. They're in the AFC East, and that's a joke. So they're going to win. They won the title for the last 10 years in that division. Anyway, so they're number 3 team. Number 2 team, Aaron, Green Bay. Aaron makes impossible throws. Just ask my Carolina Panthers.
Man, they ran the ball on us.
That defense needs to improve, or they will have an early playoff exit. I'm my number 1 team. Just like you indicated here, Lamar Jackson, man. He has his team playing out of this world right now. PlayStation. Listen, PlayStation. You're going to have to add some more buttons to that remote control. That cat's doing some stuff on the field right now. That is, dude.
Picked up 97 cents. He left
dude, man. I mean, I've seen some football, man. He can make you miss in a phone booth, bro.
Look here. I'd like to give a shout out to Laurie Hood, Cedric Douglas, Todd Lindsay, Ray Pierce, and everybody who tuning in. Hit the share button. Let everybody know they are missing a great thing. Hey, my most impressive team last week was guess who?
Who you like?
The Miami Dolphins. Shout out to you, Tweety Bird, the only true Miami Dolphin fan I know. They went into Indy and won, and they're on a rolling streak. Hey, 2 games in a row, Miami Dolphins, they figured out we don't want Tua.
My most impressive team next week is right here in Atlanta. Them can't get right, Dirty Birds. They were last in sacks in the NFL before they played Drew Brees, and they sacked Drew Brees 6 times in that game, and they only held the Saints to 9 points.
9 points.
3 field goals. They got my most impressive team award for last week. This week, who do you have an upset game this week?
My upset of the week, if they won 2 in a row, that make it 3 in a row. Those Dolphins, you know what? Bills are rolling down to South Florida. Sunny weather.
Are they going to visit the same massage parlors that Bar Craft visit?
Man, listen here. If this game is in Buffalo, we'll flip this. But you know what? It's in Miami. Miami on the road. Hey, Buffalo, it's time to be the real true Buffalo. Miami wins 17-10. You heard it here. Miami Dolphins win 3 in a row. They're running away from 2.
My upset pick is the exact same. I like Miami over Buffalo, too. Attention, New England, David Goodwin. They're coming for y'all, man. But winning feels good to Miami, and now Miami, remember how that feels. And I think they're going to want to feel that one more time this season. They're going to make it 3. I like Miami over Buffalo.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're lying right there. But now we're about to get into the football action. On Sunday, a rivalry game, Atlanta has a chance to show the world that last week was not a fluke. So we got 2-7, Atlanta visiting 5-4, Carolina. Carolina are 5-point favorites at home. Give it to them, Homeboy Fishing.
Look here. I could have thought Atlanta won the Super Bowl last week. I haven't heard a peep from one Atlanta Falcon fan all year. We got problems. We beat New Orleans. Oh, we're going to win the conference. We're going to the Super Bowl. They're skipping through the city. Skip. But you know what? The Panthers are 1-5 versus Atlanta over the last 6 games. But it's time for a change. CMC will be focused after the loss to Green Bay. Look here. This will be a different Panthers team Atlanta meet. All right? They quicker, they faster after last week. Hey, look here. The defense will be back. Atlanta, you can't run it on us. Travis Scott, this is for you. In a blowout.
Oh, wow.
24-10, Carolina Panthers. Yes, this is a Carolina bias station.
Hey, bro. You're exactly right here. I like the Panthers, too. And let me tell you why. Carolina lost a tough game last week in an ice storm in Green Bay. Green Bay cheated. It shouldn't have been an ice storm this time of year. But anyway, however, I saw enough to know that Carolina is a good team, not a great team. But Atlanta is not a good football team. But last week, they played like one. If you lived in the A, it was like they won the freaking Super Bowl last week. But guess what? White Liquor going to be seeing this week.
Back to life.
And that's what I'm saying. So, and Atlanta has lost Freeman and Hooper for this game.
I think Hooper is the biggest loss.
And you have to understand that Hooper was Matt Ryan's security blanket. Carolina needs this game right now because they play the get right team in the NFL, and this is just for the doctor order. Attention, Atlanta. Carolina is going to embarrass you this weekend. It gets ugly late. I like Carolina by 12.
They're going to be pouring white liquor all over them Falcons.
White liquor is C-Mac, by the way.
They're going to be pouring white liquor all over Atlanta.
Bro, but this game, our next game, it should be phenomenal.
Oh.
You got 6-3 Houston at 7-2 Baltimore. Baltimore 4-point favorites at home. Talk to them.
Look at here he comes again. Listen, I heard some mic'd up with Jim Harbaugh talking to Lamar Jackson after that outstanding run. Do you know what he said to him? I love you, bro. I love you. He said, I love my team, coach. He was like, man, I want you to attack. I want you to attack them every time, and you do what you do. I was like, this is the first time ever this young man has a coach told him, you do what you do. And you know what? They ran the Heisman package last week.
Did you see that?
They ran a play called the Heisman.
Winners in the backfield.
Look, Lamar Jackson was that quarterback. Heisman.
RG3.
Ingram at the right. Heisman. RG3. They ran a dive option play.
That was
and he pitched it to RG3. You know what? They let these boys have fun. And Harbaugh, you got him playing ball. But you know what? Houston, you have no J.J. Watts, but you have Deshaun Watson.
Yes,
but his numbers are similar to Jackson. But Jackson plays PlayStation. And I guess you could say Deshaun Watson is Atari. I mean, you still putting up the numbers, but it's not exciting.
You said Atari?
Yeah.
Who still got an Atari game out there?
Hey, look at here, though. But surprisingly.
What's that?
they haven't allowed in Houston a 100-yard rusher since week 17, 2017. Houston. But the difference maker will be Earl Thomas. You heard it here first. He's just smart, and we had these young DBs playing press coverage. Grab your drinks and your snacks and enjoy this ride, because this will be exciting. You know what? Baltimore pulled this out in a close one, 35-34. Grab a drink, man. Hey, this right here is going to be a ride, man. This is going to be a ride.
The Jefe. Let me see. I'm looking at my pick here because I think I changed it. I did change it. That's right. The Jefe originally liked Baltimore, but not anymore. The Jefe likes Houston. And let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
I've said it several times before. You never leave a dice game when that table's hot. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens are hot. They so hot, they are blue. This game is going to be very exciting, featuring two black quarterbacks and NFL MVP candidates. The last time these two hooked up was in college, and it was epic.
It was exciting.
Number 5, Clemson beat number 3, Louisville, 42-36, and these two put on a show. 8 touchdowns between both of them. Mm-hmm. Deshaun Watson has been single-handedly beating and winning the AFC South for the Houston Texans right now. Like Lamar, he makes the impossible look routine. Neither of these quarterbacks in the top 5 in passing yards. Who cares? But the NFL MVP is much about intangibles than it is stats. Both of these young men are winners, and I hate to pick either one against the other, so I won't. This game is going to end in a tie.
Oh, you told me last season we can't call ties.
Well, I'm just kidding. History repeats itself. Deshaun Watson gets the best of Lamar Jackson again. I like Houston 42-36.
Hey, go with the over.
42-30. It's going to be a fun game to watch, folks. And our last game of the week. Shout out to Woot. Shout out to Gary Pearson. Shout out to Chico Staggs. Shout out to David Goodwin. Happy Founders Day, bros. We got 81 New England. They go to Philly, who's 5-4. And Philly are 3.5-point underdogs. Yes, Laurie. Chocolate said it. Who you like?
Look here, y'all. This is a surprising stat. Tom Brady leads the league in intentional groundings. You know what that means, don't you? If you get anywhere near him, he's throwing that ball away. We'll reset. We'll play again.
Correct.
Look here. Remember the team that used to always beat New England? Who was that? Miami Dolphins.
Miami used to always sneak up on them.
Do you know why they used to beat New England? Because they had Kadamaka Sue, and Tom Brady was scared of that. So, in steps Fletcher Cox. Look at here. He's going to hit Tom Brady early and often. Listen, their plays will be, if he gets near me, I'm throwing it in the dirt, we'll reset. No matter if it's third down. But look, so in steps a Philly team who is actually just falling apart. I mean, you hear all kind of things. You know how I know they're falling apart?
What's that?
Because on my Facebook timeline, I do not hear Bird Game.
Philly fans have been just about as quiet as Atlanta Falcon fans right
You know
here.
what? The birds fly south for the winter. And you know what? Birds of a feather, they flock together.
Like a rat pissed on a piece of cotton.
Yeah.
You don't hear nothing right here.
You don't hear nothing. Yeah. Look at here. But Tom Brady, you own them since the Super Bowl. Last meeting, you won. So, you know, you got to keep up with Baltimore. You're not going to slip behind. Tom Brady, you win this one in a blowout 24-7. You know why? Y'all not a team in Philly no more. Bird Gang got shot down right here on Football with a Dabble
Fishing. Hey, the Jefe, chocolate, I like New England, and let me tell you why. The NFC East is looking more like the AFC East. Weak. And I already told you how the NFC, I know how basically New England performs against AFC East teams. Philly signed Carson Wentz to a big money contract. I bet they regret that now.
Nobody want to play with him.
Philly has no deep threat, no real running game, and your quarterback seems to play scared. Yeah, I said it, Philly fans. Play scared.
Bird Gang.
And what's that old cliche? Scared money don't make money.
Bird
Patriots by 7. Patriots by 7 this
Bird
one.
Gang.
Exactly. In the NFC East, there will not be a wild card, so you got to win the title, or you're going to be sitting home watching the title.
Everybody 5-4 now.
This game is at 4 o'clock. The other two games is at 1 o'clock. at 1 o'clock, folks. But hey, those are picks for the weeks. Give some thumbs up, share the broadcast. Well, we're going to our topic of the week. Before Paul Bunyan swung the mighty helmet, it was all about Kaepernick and his trial today in Atlanta. So, Homeboy Fishing, what do you think about the Colin Kaepernick trial? What do you think about this thing, man?
I caught the news last night where Jay-Z said that his reputation was shattered by him joining forces with the NFL. And the NFL, I heard this was Jay-Z's hand that he dealt the NFL. Y'all got to give this man another chance. So in steps all these NFL teams that they need a chance. I mean, to get a quarterback who's a veteran quarterback who's in health. But they got to be able to take the criticism from the people who don't even pay the money to come to the games. You ever notice that? The people who criticize are the ones who don't pay for the ticket. Look, there's a lot of bad quarterback play in the NFL right now. Can you agree? Can you agree with me?
Yeah, I watch the NFL. It's horrible quarterback play.
And what big names are coming out the NCAA this year in football? What big name? No. What big name that you would put your franchise behind?
Joe Burrows. And the Predator from Ohio State. I like that guy, Chase Young.
No, I'm talking about quarterbacks. Joe Burrow.
One.
So you look at it in a bigger picture. It's all about the money. Must be the money that's turning me on. If you win, they forget about a lot of things.
Say that again.
If you win, they forget about a lot of things.
I'm talking about the song. Must be the money.
Must be the money that's turning me on. Because you know why? The NFL needs that money. Because afternoon games today, besides Philly and New England, ain't nobody gonna watch that. That's like the Jets playing Miami. Must be the money that's turning me on.
So hey, check this out. Hey man, hey, the Kaepernick, Homeboy Fishing got them golden pipes, baby. Hey, the Kaepernick workout is very peculiar to me. This is my opinion on it. I think that okay, let me just say this. It's been since 2017, January 2017, since Kaepernick has played professional football.
That's a long time.
It's almost 3 years now, okay? So in February, the NFL and Kaepernick settled on a financial payout, right? Undisclosed amount. And then in September, the NFL brought Jay-Z to help with diversity issues, right? So now, the NFL has arranged a workout for Kaepernick. Did Jay-Z influence his workout? You just said he did.
He did.
But over the past 3 years, every NFL team has had an opportunity to bring this man in for a workout. None did. So why now?
Because Jay-Z in the middle of it. And
Why
he's
now?
part of the NFL now,
Why
man.
did the NFL arrange this workout in week 11 of the season
for next year
and not an individual team? Why didn't Kaepernick and his people know about the workout until after the fact? Initially, when this thing was first announced, only 3 teams were interested in coming to the combine. But I guess the NFL put a bit of pressure on, so now it's up to 10. So the big question to me...
Hold on, they're sending out his tapes to all 32 teams, though.
Okay, good point there.
They are
but my question is, would this workout bear any fruit? Would this result in him being added to a roster? And then what? It's pretty clear that the NFL wants to put the Kaepernick blackballing incident behind them. To me, it's definitely a PR move. Even if a team picks him up, it's been 3 years since this man has picked up a football and played. So what type of player are they really getting? If you watch football, like you said before, it is so many bad teams out there.
Man. So
many bad quarterbacks out there. So stay woke, people. This is a pacifying move by the NFL
to make
simply our left to right pocket transaction.
Must be the money.
The NFL is playing with house money on this one, people. If he signs with a team,
they win.
If he doesn't sign with a team, they still win because they organized a workout. They gave him a chance.
Hey,
but it's been 3 years since the man played.
What's that boy from Missouri, Sam? Michael Sam.
Michael Sam. Another PR stunt.
Yeah, it was a PR stunt. Because you remember, he got drafted in the 7th round. got cut. Got picked up by Dallas, America's team.
Yep.
Got cut again. You haven't heard any more yet. He was on Dancing with the Stars last time I seen him. Must be the money.
Hey folks,
Turning me
that's the show
on.
today. If you want to go back and watch Chocolate Jefe do his cute thing earlier, hopping in the show, you need to go watch the beginning of the show.
There go Cabbage
But
Patch
shout
right
out to all of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated members out there. 1911, Dre, this is my skull cap, not yours, but it does look good on my head. Shout out to all of the Deltas out there. Shout out to everyone out there who loves and knows an Omega Man. And
Look here, I like
what's
to
up.
say, you know, I like to thank the Omega Man. They kind of like when my big brothers growing up when you wasn't around.
I was around.
You wasn't around. You used to leave me with Dante all the time when I was young. Chase the cat.
We got some stories. We can't talk about this on camera.
Used to leave me with Dante all the time. You know what? This show is not to be replicated or duplicated without consent from Homeboy Fishing and or Chocolate Jefe.
Hey! Bruh, listen here. Check this out.
Hey, you always be having the most music issues.
Hey, we got another show after this one.
Music
Okay,
issues.
thumbs up. Watch the college segment here. Some decent games this weekend. Will
Hey.
Georgia fall on their face? Or will Auburn take care of business? We
Hey,
shall see.
Hey, you know what? Tune in, get them scores. You know what? Peace, love. Give me some music, man.
Peace and love,
Can you
man.
give some music
I
out
can't
here?
get no music right here. I got an ad right here on the
You
music. I
got
can't
the
even get the
most
music
complex
here.
phone I ever seen for my life.
This is the iPhone, folks. Stay in the joy lane. Hey, folks, I love you all, man. Peace and love. We'll talk to you in about 5 minutes for the college segment.
5.
Deuces.
Give me 10.
Homeboy Fishing, Chocolate Jefe, and this segment is not to be what?
Replicated, duplicated. Hey, look at here. Look who turned on today. He bro man, your neighborhood fisherman.
fisherman.
Hey, you can't be a fisherman unless you go fishing. Remember that. Get some.
Be out, bro.
That's you, Cedric.